So they said they were being abused. Then Hori Rump from the army. So they said they were being abused. My dad was asked for $700 just to fix Red Rose Diner. 1996, right? We were being scammed and robbed. So their topic was the army or go to prison. They had meteorites, right? That was their topic, is you're going to go to prison. So the army filmed scamming them because they had money. Because we were being reformed in the army, right? Around 1966, right? That was, that was like 30 years later. That's like 30 years later. So 30 years later, the army was filmed having him flip out. So he's having a problem, like, his dad left it to the army was filmed stalking him. The army was always in my face looking to scam me and rob me and not pay for stuff. So they're always in my face about the army. They scammed him. They dumped him in prison. There are films saying people being tortured. The army was involved. The army was involved with their pain and suffering. He was dumped in jail. The army was involved with scamming them and robbing them. Then I don't know how to help you. You have to have a bomb to it, huh? So this was the McKay, who's in the Navy, and this is Julius DuPont, right? So the man in the Navy, Starvin Marvin, right? They're in Navy. This is like the Navy involved with scamming them, dumping his kid in prison, huh? 38. So that's roughly a third. That's like his life. His life is the army. McKay was like the Navy. Scamming and robbing old DuPont, dumping his kid in jail. 30 years later, right? 30 years later, dumping his kid in prison. The army was involved. The army they were trying to do business. They wouldn't pay. So the army was involved with their scandalous life, right? So the army's involved, dumped in prison. The army or jail, right? So the army in jail, right? So that's what you get. The army or jail, right? That's what you get. You get a join or die bill. You're gonna go to the army or jail. So they were trying to do business, couldn't make sales. It's the army or jail for young men, right? So the army was involved in 1968. They tried to have a business. See, they tried with the army or prison. So army or jail? Who are you? So, tell me, the army said join or die deal. So he's trying to do business, right? It's a business. They try to do business. The army says you're going to be in army or join or die bill. So there has to be, yes, your $700 for my dad to fix the restaurant. The abuse, yep, pain, suffering. My dad was suffering. The army is there film scamming us, robbing us. Keene? I couldn't go to Keene College to try to scam us and rob us and kill us, huh? Here, a Hori Rump was the army taking your picture of your family suffering and pain. He was dumped in prison. Didn't have that kind of money to take care of your family. Your family, they were stalking DuPont. They didn't have that kind of money to pay your bills. They're not personally, financially able to pay for your bills that the army says join or die bill. The army doesn't really pay that kind of money. Then they were like tag in my face about they don't really pay your bills. Army doesn't really pay your bills, okay? They die. Then you're supposed to put up with it, and then you're blaming me.